Hey, what's up? So is it Nenand? How do I say your name?
Nenad.
Nenand. Awesome.
It's
And can
Nenad,
you
yeah.
tell us a story? What'd you get in? What'd you get in doing? How did it go? Where'd you go from there?
You mean how I got to speedrun Ethereum and build
Even
guild
just like
or
yeah, crypto, how you got into crypto, how you learned how to build, what you did after that, that kind of stuff. Just the whole journey.
yeah. Well, I learned about crypto a long time ago. I think it was 2015, something like that. A friend of mine wanted us to mine Bitcoin with the graphics cards. I mean, you could do that at that time,
Cool.
and I wasn't really into that. I didn't find crypto and blockchain very interesting. I found it scammy,
It
as many
still is
people do.
scammy. Yeah.
Yeah, but I didn't see the bright side of crypto at all. I just saw the negatives. And then years later, one of my good friends really bugged me for quite a long time to get into crypto, buy some tokens. I didn't want to. And then for my birthday, he got me one chain link. And he's like, this is my gift to you. And I was like, damn, now, well, I have a crypto now. I need to learn what it is. And then I started reading on Chainlink, and then different terms started popping up. Blockchain. Okay, what's blockchain? And then a blockchain has tokens. Okay, what are tokens? Ethereum. Okay, what's Ethereum now? And it just became a rabbit hole. I got into the rabbit hole and I just fell in love with the tech. I mean, being a programmer, I understood the tech and the tech side. So at that time, I was working just a Web2, regular Web2 job. And I was like, this is not for me. Blockchain is for me. I need to be in this industry. I need to be doing this. And that's how it started. It's been a long journey. It's been since I think it was 2021 when I decided to join
Oh no, we lost you.
Web3.
Oh,
I started working on financial working. Yeah. Are you
sorry,
here?
it just cut out for a second. Maybe it was me, maybe it was you. Maybe my validator's back here making a block or something. You just got into
Okay.
Web3. Keep going. Keep going. Sorry.
Yeah. I don't know how long or short a story do you want?
To keep
I mean,
going. You know, this is perfect so far. Yeah.
okay. So we are in Web3 now. I wanted to do smart contract development, and um, while doing my main work, it was front end development basically for a Web3 company. I was learning smart contract development on the side, and some way or another, I learned about speedrun Ethereum. I learned about Build Guild, and I was like, this looks interesting actually because it 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 taught some apps, dApps that I wanted to learn, but seemed too complex to just get into just like that. And it seemed to guide you step by step, small steps at a time to building something big. And I really like that. It made it seem easy to build like a DeFi app, like a. I mean, I know that it's still in development. You're adding some cool stuff too now. Um, and I just I know that I started doing it, then I stopped, and then sometime after that I just said, okay, this is a challenge. I need to do every challenge now. I need to do it, and I need to do it publicly. I will connect my GitHub. I won't do it anonymously. This is going. I will commit, and I did that. I went through all the challenges, and it really it helped me get more comfortable with Solidity development, with Web3 development in general, smart contract development, how to set up the project, what are the components of the project, what is the way you need to be thinking about smart contract development, just the basics, just enough for me to get comfortable with that. And then after that, I started thinking what I would like to do. I started learning some new stuff, developing some side projects of mine, started applying for jobs at different companies for smart contract development positions. And
And we see kind of
long
like
story
a
short,
pit of
yeah,
despair here. The pit of despair of like, I can build smart contracts. I started applying for jobs, but it was like hard to get a job and like the connection there.
yes.
What happens there? What did you do? What's the secret weapon?
It was some, it's a combination of persistence and luck. I mean, honestly, it luck played a huge part in it. Um, I there was a period of time when I didn't have a job, so my previous company just we finished the product. The product was there, the website was there, and they were like, "There's no job for you, so thank you, but you can now start looking for something else." They said it in a nicer way though, and I was like, "Okay, this is my chance. I will go all in on smart contract development. I want to be a smart contract developer and nothing else. I won't accept any other job offers." And there's been a couple of months, I think it was 2 or 3 months, I've been applying for different smart contract development jobs unsuccessfully. But I've been doing stuff on the side and applying for that. And then at some point I found Nethermind, and they had like an internship program, paid internship. And that was perfect move for me because it was a paid internship at Nethermind, which is like a huge and very, very good company. And they would pay me some money to gain some experience as a smart contract developer, which was great thing. And there I really put in the hard work. I developed a learning track for their language, Cairo. I was because my thought process was how to learn this language. Well, the best way to learn it is to teach it. So while I'm creating a learning track, I'll learn stuff myself. And maybe you know, maybe you don't about exorcism, do you know? But
No, huh?
it's a app like a regular app
Oh,
where you
like a
have
learning.
different
Yes.
learning. Yeah, you have learning tracks for different, a wide array of languages, programming
Yep.
languages.
Yep.
And
Exorcism.org.
yeah, yeah, that's the one. That's the one. And I created a learning track for Cairo
Nice.
uh, on exorcism. Yeah, and I'm still maintaining that. It's an open source project. And that gave me enough experience, and not just experience, but it showed both to me and to future potential employers that I'm capable of learning and doing this stuff. I learned that in a very short span of time. And I managed to use that as well as my previous Rust experience and knowledge to gain a position at OpenZeppelin as an open source smart contract developer, Rust developer. And 9 months later, here I am. I'm
That's great.
yeah,
That's awesome. Okay, so it was like you first got some crypto from a buddy. You had to like dive in and learn about it. That took you down the rabbit hole. Then you were doing front end dev and you needed to like level up and really learn smart contracts. You found speedrun. Speedrun Ethereum kind of took you through all the basics. You're ready to build
yes.
contracts now, but you need to like really get some like industry experience. You got a internship. It wasn't Nethermind. It must have been Starkware or something. Who does Cairo?
It
What
was
was the
Starkware created
Yeah.
Cairo, but
Yeah.
Nethermind, they're like sister company. They're the one company.
Okay. Okay. So
Yeah,
Nethermind, I thought it was like a node, like an
yeah.
execution client.
They
Okay.
create they created the node. They maintain and
But they're also
yeah.
friends with Starkware, so Cairo was also in the blend there.
Yes,
And
yes,
to
yes,
really
yes.
learn you have to teach exactly like you said. Like if you think you know, like, all right, write a course on how to build a DEX or something like that and see what happens. And you'll learn a whole
Exactly.
bunch
Yeah,
more things. Yep,
yeah.
yep. And then that process of like teaching and publishing stuff and showing off that you can learn quickly then helped you get a job at OpenZeppelin. And now you've
Exactly.
been 9 months of, and you said Rust and Solidity. What are you doing at OpenZeppelin?
I'm well open source developer, and currently the project I'm working on is stylus smart contracts
Okay.
on Arbitrum. So Arbitrum has a stylus platform where you can develop smart contracts written in any language that can compile to WASM. And Rust is one of those languages, of course. And we've been developing the OpenZeppelin smart contract library in Rust for styles
Neat.
and
Very
and
cool.
tooling around that and
Yeah.
tooling for that. Yeah, it's a very young platform.
Amazing. Awesome. I mean, that's the path that people need to take, right? They need to speedrun Ethereum, but then f apply for internships, build things in public, show off, even try to
Exactly,
teach things back, like rebuild a new teach platform, learning platform, and get other people using it. And then from there,
exactly.
luck and persistence, right? I think that's a great way to say it too. Go ahead. Go ahead.
It is. Yeah, I speedrun Ethereum. I think it was the first thing did publicly. Like first thing I developed very publicly. I was like, I did this. It might not be perfect. I'm still learning, but I made my work public. I wasn't an anonymous just doing the challenges and not sharing them with anyone. So that really made helped me get out of my comfort zone and then really start doing things publicly, open source.
Heck yeah.
And that really helped me here because OpenZeppelin, when I was interviewing for the position, people actually checked out my GitHub and they said, "Well, we see you're doing some really cool stuff. You contributed some to some really cool projects."
That is
And
like your resume, right? Your GitHub
it
is like
is,
your
it is.
resume here in open source. They don't care about degrees or anything like that. Like a piece of paper from a university means
Yeah,
nothing.
I mean,
GitHub contributions and showing off that you have all these repositories and that you can make PRs and things like that. You can build, you can teach. That's what they're looking for.
exactly, exactly, exactly.
Great.
So kudos to you, Austin, for creating speedrun.
Of
It's
course. And a lot of people
really
helped me
thank you.
too. Yeah. Good work on your persistence and your luck too. Like we can only go so far, but people have to be tough and gritty and get through that pit of despair to get to the other side to get hired.
Yeah, yeah. It was an interesting time period, but I persisted.
Good
I
work.
was like, I need to do this.
Good job. All right.
Yeah.
Thanks, man.